Hey, it's Todd Baker, and welcome to another episode of The Prosperous Agent. Today is October 7th, 2012. It's a Sunday, and normally I do this show on a Friday and get it out to everyone on a Friday, but this Friday we were slammed. We had homecoming events, and with the homecoming game here in Prosper. It's been quite a weekend. Prosper won an epic game, one for the ages against Frisco Centennial, and that was pretty cool. And then last night was a homecoming dance, and my daughter, who's a junior, 16 going on 17, the little girl left just looking like a model, just looked stunning, and it was sort of cool to see. Also hard to look and see how fast they grow up. Today was a day of just football and food, and I feel stuffed right now, but I knew I needed to get this video out. So here's what we're going to talk about today. First off, we're going to go over what I call elevator script 2.0. And before we get started, there's just a little bit of housekeeping I want to take care of. This upcoming week, from Tuesday to Saturday, actually, I'm going to be flying to California to Palm Springs to go to an event called Sales Mastery. And Sales Mastery is sponsored by Todd Duncan. And what it is a group of the best and brightest minds in the real estate industry, particularly the lending field, with some agents, so focuses us on the purchase money side of our business, are there to share and grow the business. And these are people that are just killing it in this market right now. And so I can guarantee you there's going to be plenty of opportunities for good content for show topics coming up that I'm going to share with you. For those of you who are new, and if this is the first time you're getting a chance to look at this video or this show, what it's about is helping you grow your business and connecting with me and with you, building a team and adding unprecedented value to our prospects. I want to also welcome aboard JP and Associates and all of their agents. I'm looking forward to working with all of you, and I hope you find these weekly videos valuable. Finally, as we go forward, I'm going to talk more about Service First as an organization. It is just an absolutely great company. We literally have some of the brightest minds in the industry. It's a company where we innovate and we provide a level of service that you just will not find anywhere else in the Metroplex as far as a mortgage bank goes. And one thing is our underwriters are looking to do loans. I mean, they're not looking to deny loans. They're looking to do loans and help us figure out a way to do them within the guidelines. I mean, we do want to deliver a quality product to FHA or Fannie Mae or whatever type of loan product it is. But there's, the guidelines are, FHA guidelines are that thick. So we're not afraid of a loan that we have to roll up our sleeves and do a little work on. And just this last Friday, I helped one of our new agents get a loan approved where the other lender wasn't able to do so. It just took a little bit extra work. So anyways, that being said, okay, so what's Elevator Script 2.0? Well, I call it Elevator Script 2.0 because last year I did a lunch and learn, or a series of them actually, wherein I talked to agents about the importance of developing a good elevator script. And what I did is now I've expanded on that, and I'm going to give you some more precision. So a couple things. What do you say to the initial prospects when you get started? Most people will say, if you're a real estate agent, oh, I'm a real estate agent. There's something like that with Keller Williams or with Coldwell Banker or with Remax or with whoever you're with. If you talk to most loan officers and say, and you're in an elevator or they're in a party or in a social situation, and someone asks, oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a mortgage banker, or oh, I'm a loan officer. And that's where it ends, okay? And when you do say I'm a loan officer, you might have somebody that actually says to you, oh, really, what are the rates today? Like they really even care or even want to know. But that's where it ends. And what I'm going to show you today is there's a way to position yourself that, number one, can get you engaged in a deep conversation that will lead to a relationship, that will lead to be able to work with somebody or a referral, okay? So the first thing to know is this. When you're speaking to someone and you deliver to them what you do, you have to have a unique selling proposition / elevator script that is so compelling that they want to work with you even above their, like a mother or a brother or a family member that might also be in this business. That's the goal you have to have. That's how compelling it needs to be. Because look, here's the bottom line. Every realtor and lender out there can find a house for someone and then give them a 30-year mortgage. Okay. But here's where we can differentiate ourselves. Let me tell you what I'm able to tell people, and what I'm going to send over a script for you that you're going to be able to tell people as well. You're going to need to practice it and you role play it a little bit, and then implement it, okay, and be willing to fail a few times until you really master the script. But this script internalizes something that you need to become passionate about, and that's this: homeownership can change someone's life forever. Okay, it's the number one thing someone can do to achieve financial independence. Why? Because when you buy a house and you pay it off the way I'm going to show them to pay it off in 8 to 10 years with money they're already spending, okay, and then they invest that principal and interest that they would have paid for the house into long-term savings, they achieve financial independence, mathematically guaranteed, and anyone can do this. So here's what I say to somebody. Let's say, what do you do for a living, Todd? Oh, I'm a certified mortgage planner. And what I help my clients do is integrate their loan into their short and long-term financial plan to achieve financial independence. And here's how I do that. What I do is I know how to structure loans to guarantee the lowest rate, lowest payment, and lowest cash to close. And then I'm going to show you, using the same payment that every other lender will give you, how to pay off your house in 8 to 12 years. How does that sound? Well, that sounds great, Todd. And then, well, how do you do that? And I'm immediately in a conversation, a completely different conversation than what they've heard from every other lender. Let me give you an example. I got a referral this week from an agent that I work very closely. We have a great team. We've both been able to add significant value to each other this year and grow our businesses. And she actually got an open house leads, which, by the way, we're actually able to get open house leads and conversions using this strategy. But this agent sent over this open house lead. And the guy's a great guy, but when I first talked to him, I mean, the first thing he asked was, well, hey, are you just going to try to approve me for as much as possible? And I said, well, no. I mean, why did you ask that? He said, because every time in the past I've gone to buy a house, I end up overbuying. And I laughed and I said, well, did you see my introductory video? Do you remember what I just talked about my script? Does that matter to you? When I just talked to you about financial independence, well, yeah, that matters. Great. Then I explained to him how I would look at his debt-to-income ratio, and I went into detail, like I just talked about. Should I actually do these things? Guy's thrilled. He's not going anywhere. We're going to get a deal, and he's going to be very happy and end up referring his friends. So, anyways, sorry for going a little bit long on this video today, but what I do want to do is this script is attached. Print it, practice it 10 times, and then give me a call. And then for future shows, like I said, up and coming, I'm going to talk about database management. I'm going to go on some practical aspects of what is involved currently to do a loan and with closing costs, so you guys know how to negotiate the closing costs and why that's important to have them those paid as part by the seller usually. And we're going to get into some very unique high-end strategies. So you guys have a great week. I'll be with you next weekend. And by the way, if you see my prop back here, it's my little girl. She comes into my board that I use for planning and has been telling me all weekend that she wants to decorate for Halloween. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great week and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.